Welcome to the most ambitious combat that I have ever put together in my life. Welcome to the Boundless Shores. I am your host, Wes. Joined with me is my cast of kleptomaniac clowns here. Of course, we have Chris, Owen, James, Nate, and Liam.
Hello.
I didn't just forget Nate's name. I didn't forget Nate's name, I promise. We're not gonna lollygag here. There's no question of the day. To recount where to recount where we catch up with the Adena Wool. After returning to the Vampire Hill Manor after Yonatan's side quest with his former friend Arceal, the Adena Wool returned to the Vampire Hill Manor with the foreboding warning from the Poison Ego that the Vainglorious X intend on attacking the manor. So, with a week's worth of time to work with, the Adena Wool, most particularly, Alistair, you work away, kind of managing your time, splitting it between fortifying the manor, helping Ego with his project, as well as obvious personal hygiene and personal health, moments in between there, as best you can in these times of war. Last week, Orgolan sought guidance from Kay, as Kay, I don't know, just seemed in kind of a jittery, almost anxious mood. You all spoke with Vidale and her growing anxieties with the coming war as well, and her admiration for Beckett. In his sleep, Calduin had a come to God's moment where he was confronted by Ragnar, and he kind of shed his former hatred and the evil that he has anchored in his soul, and he let that adrift. Then that following morning, the Adena Wool were decided to have a small sparring session between themselves, as Tobin and his armor kind of proved the strongest amongst the group, I guess, as he kind of laid out two people. Orgolan got his ass handed to him by Saphiri, and I can't remember who won between Milo and Layla.
Milo won on
Milo
the technicality.
did, but...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Milo won on a technicality that he got one good hit on Layla and she surrendered.
Fair enough. As you all are sparring, it's about midday. Kay approaches Kay approached the group, and kind of vaguely just said, "You all need to see this," as he promptly walks back towards the manor. Um, as Alistair, you for most of this week have been left to your own devices, planning and preparing and doing whatever you need to do. Um, Kay did give you a sending stone, and he with the context of, if I call you on this, you come immediately. And he just didn't use it all week until now. He summoned you before uh, calling the rest of the group back towards the manor. As Alistair, you and Kay are standing um, on the back porch of the manor as he kind of puffs on his pipe as he looks off into like the um, what direction is that? The eastern sky, as you kind of see. It's probably about 11 o'clock, so he's just looking out to the eastern horizon. As you and Vidal sits probably 20 feet away, sitting on a bench, as she's lost in thought. As the three of you stand on the back patio, you see the rest of the Adenaul, along with Milo and Layla, approaching from the staircase below. Um, as you all file in around the patio, you see Kay take a deep breath as he bats out his pipe on a windowsill. Says, "All right, look, guys, we have visitors. Now, I just wanna, warn you. Watch what you say. Don't give anything away. We can't let our strategy go. Right? We have a plan. We'll stick to it. Come with me." He leads you. The whole group. You see Safiri and one of his lieutenants um, meet you in the um, in the what is that? Foyer. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I totally lost that. I was looking for the word foyer. Safiri and one of his lieutenants meet you in the foyer. Um, as Kay looks at you all, kind of looks at you all in the eyes and nods at each of you. Opens the double doors, where now you hear. As soon as the door opens, you hear horns beginning to blare. You look out beyond in the field. You see a small party of your adversaries, and beyond that, you can kind of see along the ridge line. You see tents uh, pitched, and more of the Vainglorious X's forces beyond in the fields. As you see before you, kind of standing on the main cobblestone walkway, you see a solitary Sanguiscythe, accompanied by four. Um, no, yeah, you recognize four maroon skinned humanoid creatures, as you see the scarred red skin of Volnars, Asherati zealots, in their crimson red robes, their hoods casted over their head, and the skin, the red crimson skin that's exposed, you see is covered in scars. Beside them, you see four fire belchers and two red spawn arcanuses. The four fire belchers are saddled to carry a completely golden. Oh, come on, Wes. You remember the word. You remember what it's called. A parakeet. Pelican. Pelican?
Plankin.
Am I right? Pelican?
Yes.
Pelican?
Yes.
Basically a throne that is carried. Because I can't remember the goddamn word. It is made completely of solid gold and embedded with glowing crimson ruby gemstones. You see atop of this palanquin is a enormously monstrous. Oh, goodbye. I was making sure that wasn't Liam. An enormously, monstrously obese red dragonborn woman. You see beside her is a platter of mixed. For James, because he left, sitting on top of the pelican. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. Is a enormously, monstrously obese red dragonborn woman. You see beside her is a platter of exotically roasted meats. They're very suspicious looking, and definitely, you see one bone that one uh, like drumstick that she is gnawing on looks suspiciously human as she tears at the meat. You see, the juices and the blood's kind of draping off of her red scales. Atop her head is almost like like a charred bone crown that the spires rise up into what almost looks like candles. As they go from a charred bone to the ebony white to a flaming tip atop. As so, to recap, Sangoscythe, Asherati, Red Spawn, and this fat dragon spawn woman, or dragonborn woman. As from behind, you see the arcanuses kind of into their grotesque, almost like jarring sounding horns. It's definitely not music. These are horns of war. As Kay slowly walks out onto the porch and kind of adjusts his coat and looks back towards all of you and just kind of waves you forward.
Step forward and look out into what he wants.
So, what's the play here? Are we going to talk to them? Like, what does Kay want?
Do you want to just like ask him if you just walk up towards him and just kind of whisper
I
in his
kind of
ear?
I did that, and then that I was asking that, and then just kind of ended it with like me saying I meant to be like I'm asking Kay what he wants. Like
Oh,
that was me. Like, what's the play here? Are we going to talk to him?
Owen, I don't know. I was out here for a smoke and I saw them on the horizon, so I went and fetched you guys. My thoughts, maybe it's a declaration of war. Maybe they're being more formal about this. You never know with Volnar.
Hmm.
Look, Tobin, I think you should take point on this.
Um. Okay. It's definitely like a little bit nervous here because as much as he's figured himself out in battle, the diplomacy may not be, or at least he doesn't feel it's up to par. But all right then, shall we?
Do it.
Let's go.
Right. I'll head on over there with hopefully the rest of my people coming as well.
Yes,
Right behind you.
follow him.
I'll lead up the rear.
Very good.
Let's go.
As you all kind of step out onto the porch and file out, you see Tyrael, who kind of was lingering in the shadows, but she kind of steps out and just kind of rubs Tobin's back for a moment and goes, "I believe in you, my brave knight.
Right.
If they're attempting to parley with us, it would be a great virtue to not shed any blood tonight."
That's definitely true. We'll figure out what they want.
You see the Sangoscythe begin to, with his static pistony movement, he begins to walk towards the porch. You see kind of slightly speed walking to keep up with the Sangoscythe's pace. You see one of the Asherati begin to follow forward as well, as the Sangoscythe takes its final step and stops just in front of the stairs leading up to the porch. You see once again, like you've seen it before, when Volnar inhabits a Sangoscythe, you see its joints relax and become more fluid. Uh, as you watch the Sangoscythe now fluid and not static in motion, as he bows towards the party.
Tobin will, I guess, return soon in a sort of awkward bow. While he's still kind of, like sizing them up, trying to figure out exactly what they want.
My dear Adenau, I regret that it has come to this. Tobin, I see that they have chosen you to be their spokesman.
Well, I'm definitely the one standing in front of you, at least. Yeah. What can we do you for? Okay.
You see the Sanguicide look down towards the Asherati, who's just kind of almost cowering behind its large metallic body. It looks down towards the Asherati as he looks up and nods and begins to walk forward and reaches up and hands you a scroll.
Yeah, I'll pop open the scroll.
As you read it, the Sanguicide Volnar begins to speak again. This is my declaration of war. You may... How should I put this? You may surrender if you swear fealty to me and the Vainglorious X. I'm extending the same invitation I told you back on Acre Island. Join me, and together, Tobin, we can change the realms for the better.
Hmm. Well, that's mighty kind of you, Volnar. And as much as we'd like to avoid this bloodshed, I'm afraid that's not going to be something we can do.
Now that's unfortunate. Calduin, please, see reason. Join me. Together, we can thwart the Everdark. Please.
I've seen what you've done to me and my kind, and it is no better than what the Everdark is doing. You two are one in the same, you just don't see it.
I am trying to help. Please.
Your help is not
Fury, my sister, please.
Who do you say
Hear
that?
my cries. Tyrael,
Oh,
my sister, please. Hear me. There are those in my rank who wish nothing more than to destroy you. I don't want to. Please. I ask one more time. Join me. Please.
you see, I, as you noted when we got here, I was appointed the spokesperson, and I think my friend Calduin here summed up our feelings fairly well. I definitely do see the Everdark being taken out one day, but it's by no means joining forces with you. Have a good day, sir.
At dawn, the arrows fly. Good day, Tobin the Brave.
Um,
As, oh, sorry, you got
as
something to say?
as they're walking away in Asherati, I say to the other one, "Oh, what was it? Crap! Just remember the sands of time, the freedom of flow," and then I just turn away.
In you watch the Ashrati man look back at you. He makes eye contact, and as he says, "The price of blood is not worth death."
That much we can agree.
As we turn as after Calvin turns around and walks away, Tobin's gonna catch up to him and put his hand on his shoulder for a second, just remembering the visions that Jeshima had showed him, and just I'm sorry that we may have to see the bloodshed of your people again, even if it's not of their own accord. And I'm especially sorry that some of that may come from my own hand. I I hope you know that obviously none of us want it to be this way.
Choices have been made. There's nothing we can do about it. I only hope they can change.
Tobin will give his shoulder a squeeze and just be like, I hope so too, brother.
Um, give me a quick 5-minute pause. So, the hour is noon. At dawn, the arrows fly. So, is there anything the Adena will get up to in the next few hours until it's time?
Jonathan. Jonathan is going to go and talk to Varys. About whatever.
You find Varys meditating in the gardens. They sit, yeah, of course, taking the form of your former chieftain. As he sits among the blossoming flowers and bushes.
I'm going to sit down opposite him and just wait patiently for when he's done meditating.
Honestly, you sit there and hours go by. You kind of sitting there, getting antsy. Varys remains completely still, still meditating.
Bro's getting that sage chakra going.
I am going to go into meditation as well. I can probe into Varys's mental state.
Is there a lot of background noise coming from me?
Yeah.
A little
Yes.
bit, yeah.
Is it bad?
I mean,
not-
it's not like we can't. It's not like we
No.
can't hear you. Like, it's
It's
not
a
super
it's a
distracting. It's
constant
just
chatter
there.
that can easily be heard. Hear your voice over it.
Okay. Because my patience is running a little thin with my roommates. Anyways, so uh give me a knowledge nature check.
Okay. Alrighty. 25.
Your nose is kind of hit with the floral smell of spring as you feel your skin begin to glow with like the most beautiful rays of springtime sun as instantly you can hear the rhythmic laps of waves from the ocean distantly on your nose. You could smell the salt. A westward wind uh, blows, uh, ruffling your hair, your clothes. As you open your eyes to just the most gorgeous, exotic uh, meadow of flowers. You see in the center of the meadow is a giant golden tree. A snaking green and golden body wraps around the trunk. You see the reflective greenish gold scales of Varus as they climb the trunks of the tree that you recognize as the Varus tree from your home in the Scar Forest. As you awaken in this meadow, Varus is listening. You are here and present with Varus. If there is anything you would like to say.
Hello, Varus. Nice to see you again.
My sweet child, it is great to see you again. Have you found your peace?
Um, that's kind of what I was coming here for. Um, just a lot of things on my mind lately, and I haven't been able to rest. So I was hoping that maybe you could help.
Talk to me, my sweet leaflet.
Um, well, uh, just the whole situation with Beckett has gotten me rattled a little bit, as well as my experiences with the Everdark manifesting inside me, and my research with the sludge that Beckett and Bubonic have made. There's just too much to wrap my head around at present moment.
Your journey is full of turmoil, but you, as well as all of us, have that turmoil within us. that we must all master. You must master your own tide in order to cast waves. I am sorry that you struggle with that the Everdark has plagued you with his lies, with his deceit. But it is something that you must overcome in order to become your true self, Yonatan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot offer you any insight. You must just learn and experience your own shadows of your soul.
I'm I took some samples of assassin vines and that mushroom that RC had in the Scar Forest. I'm currently researching a way to get rid of those plants forever.
Yonatan, I'm surprised. You are really overseeing one key detail.
What's that?
Amicus Eternus is not magical, but it holds a memory that is hive-like amongst its family. Arceal has been keeping tabs on you ever since that mushroom grew on your staff. If you resonate with the voices of the mushroom, you can hear its ancestral roots through it, echoing like a hive mind. It used to be used during the ancient Druidic cultures. It used to be used as a form of communication between each of the tribes. Now, go, Yonatan. I know that you are trying to avoid the rage that dwells in your heart. Today, or tomorrow in this upcoming battle, don't be afraid to let go. We must succeed in our battle. So go, plan, prepare with your friends. Do not dwell in the darkness. The Father is not yet here. Perseverance always overcomes fear.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Courage is key. I love you, Yonatan. My dear, dear leafling.
I
I'm
love you
so
too.
proud of you. Please, I have one request. Do not throw your life away.
I will not.
So we're gonna fade from here. Is any other of the Adinel gonna do anything, or are we gonna get to combat?
I'd just like to do like a little like quick pep talk thing right before we like right before sunrise sort of thing. Like as everybody
I
else
will
is
give
going through
you.
their
Hell yeah, I will give you time to do a pep talk
sweet.
before we prepare. Alistair.
In preparation for the evening, I'm going to assign Lavender to be with Tobin's girlfriend. What's her name? I can't remember.
Layla.
Layla.
Layla. Yes, I'm going to leave my construct Lavender with Layla, and I'm going to walk over to each of the rooms inside the hours beforehand. Do we have an idea of what time sunrise is? Like 7 o'clock-ish or something?
I will say 7 o'clock is sunrise.
Okay. At about 9 o'clock, I'm going to knock on the remaining four Ade Naul's rooms. I have enchantments that can last for 12 hours, so that way I can provide a small benefit to each of you if you want. I was thinking a armor and a weapon enchantment. How does everyone feel?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to hit anyone that accepts with a magic vestment, so that way their armor gets a +3 enhancement. If it's already got a +1 or something, this overrides it for the next 12 hours. So +3 to AC. Even if you don't wear armor, I can cast it on clothes.
Now, what do you mean what kind of +3 would it like override?
Like if your armor is already enchanted.
Mine isn't enchanted, right? It's just like
I believe yours was still mundane, so this would add a flat +3 to your AC.
sweet.
I can also hit everyone with a magic or greater magic weapon in order to grant each of them as well a +3 on their weapon of choice.
Like +3 to attack?
Yes,
Oh,
the
sweet.
attack roll and damage roll.
Oh, babe.
Again, this would not stack with prior enchantments. It's just whatever is the largest
Yeah.
takes effect.
Cool.
I apologize completely. What?
I gave Orgolan.
Give me a quick TLDR, yeah.
I gave Orgolan, James, Yonatan, and
Alduin?
Calduin
Alduin.
a +3 on like a +3 magic enhancement on one weapon of their choice, and I've
Okay.
given each of them a +3 AC to any of their weapon or armor of choice.
+3?
+3 AC.
So how much AC does Tobin have?
Just like 29.
And it only lasts for the next 12 hours. And if I went around at 9 o'clock, that means that there will be at least 2 hours of battle that will be worthwhile for this enchantment on.
Fine.
And finally, I'm going to go visit Yonatan, pluck one of the arrows from inside of his quiver, and I'm going to hit it with Celestial Brilliance as a spell.
Ah. What does that do?
It's a undead liquefying light enchantment that will last for the next it'll last for the next 14 days. So let's go ahead and roll the UMD to make sure that it works. Yep. And also let's make sure that I don't botch the use wand roll. Yeah, that was a 15. So yeah. Basically he's got a ever burning arrow inside of his pack that causes 1d6 damage to undead within its 240-foot diameter range.
Nice. Okay. Also, Calduin,
Yes.
K gives you 12 ice bullets, 12 holy bullets, and 6 armor piercing bullets. So the holy bullets deal an extra 1d4 holy damage, ice bullets 1d4 ice damage, and then the armor piercing bullets negate any AC. So you'd be hitting their touch AC.
Okay.
Yeah. So 12, 12, and 6 for those.
Yep. Got written down.
Perfect.
There was one thing that I wanted to do as well. It's
Yeah,
just
go
this
for
one.
it.
As we all split off and do our own thing, I go to my room and I essentially stab my sword into the floor as I kneel before it and place my hand on the sandy orb. And in Asherati, I pray eh, to the sands of time. My brothers and sisters, please guide us in the upcoming battle. Help our other brothers and sisters to realize what is going on and to break free of their oppressors.
You feel the sand kind of begin to whirl around in a twister and begin to bat against the glass as you kind of feel the dull thud as it almost the thud mimics the rhythmic sound of a heartbeat as you send this prayer out and you feel the heartbeat of the sand from within the orb.
Thank you, my brothers and sisters. As I pick up the sword and make my way out.
Oh, can
So,
I do
oh,
one
go on.
more quick thing before we?
One more quick thing.
Yeah, just gonna go up to Layla and just be like, and just knock on her door, go up in there. Hey, so are you hanging around? Are you keeping an eye on Beckett, or are you coming out on the battlefield? It's your call. I trust you.
Really?
Yes.
She cracks the biggest smile as she fully just embraces you and goes, Vidal says that, if I hang out by the doorway and, if I could just, like, play a little bit of a support role, I won't go too far out. So, I was thinking that I could man the door, so then when you guys relay the tier back, I could bring it to Vidal for you guys, because Vidal said she's going to hang out in the basement.
He's just gonna give her give her a nod, like pull her head in tight to his chest and be like, sleep tight.
Can you stay with me?
Yeah, yeah. He'll give a little nod again and just.
She just hugs you tighter, a little bit more, and then, the scene fades to black. Obviously, they don't fuck.
No, no.
Don't fuck. It's a slow.
Not
It's a
that
slow
faded.
burner. They're cuddling. All right, it's a slow burn. All right, come on.
That's right.
So I'm going to say you guys wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
That gives you an hour of preparation, pep talking, and planning. I don't know. I was trying to think of another P word, but I couldn't think of it. Pussy slant. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So the Erenaul and allies gather for once more within the Great Hall. Erenaul, you, and Kay stand upon the raised, almost stage area where normally the main table would be set. But instead, all the tables have been cleared to the side as you guys stand on this stage. Kind of off to the side, you're not ready yet. You stare out into the sea of. You see the white hand. You see the ice skitters and the hunters, as well as the 13 clans of the hordlings, as well as you see your friends Vidal, Milo, and Mr. Kiriki. You see beside Mr. Kiriki is the remnant forces of the Fae. So you see Prince Tevran and the Fae Freiras, as well as their bodyguards. In their cluster, you see Safiri and his lieutenants of his Hound Folk warriors in the crowd. You see Layla kind of standing near, close to Vidal, as Kay looks to you all and says, "You guys ready to do this?"
As ready as we'll ever be.
As ready as we'll ever be.
I hope you don't mind that I've commandeered some of the spice racks to use as temporary wand racks.
I have complete and utter faith in you guys.
As do
And
you.
just in case we don't get to talk again before the end of the battle. Now, I'll tell you later.
That's right.
I'll see you guys on the other side, as he kind of slams his hand onto Calduin's shoulder and yells, he's projecting his voice, and he yells out, "Ladies and gentlemen, allies of Paylor, might I present to you the greatest strategist on the goddamn planet. He is the Knight of Tyrael and the only motherfucker brave enough in the Addy now for public speaking. Tobin, take the floor."
As he as he was like, just we just finished chatting with Kay, just kind of like turns red, maybe choking a bit on some breakfast he was eating or whatever.
You hear just distantly in the silent crowd of eyes towards you. You just hear Layla go, "Woo!" and then just kind of die down and go.
I stifle a chuckle at Kay's antics.
Well, he'll move up to face everybody and just be like, "Today's the day, everyone. We've been preparing for about a week, which in some ways is a long time, and in many other ways, not nearly long enough. But I have complete and utter faith in every one of you guys You all know your jobs, and we all know we're gonna kick these smug bastards' asses. And with that, you all know what you should be doing. Get out of here. We've got a fight to win.
You hear kind of at first it's kind of like a slow roll of like a few of the white hand going, "Ah," and then that kind of grows into a little bit more of, you hear the gnashing teeth and the growls of the white hand as the voices started to roar up as they start to cheer louder and louder and louder until it starts to form into a chant. Ade now! Ade now! Ade now! As they chant and cheer and yell. Slowly comes quiet as you hear loudly from outside the mansion the war horns of the Red Spawn as they with their grotesque emanating sounds shaking the manor.
Yeah, for Palor, for the Boundless Shores and the Feywilds. As I kind of like wave at the wave at the Fey, and
Yeah.
let's do it. And then as everybody, like with the war cries coming in, everybody knows their place. They're heading there. The real pep talk that I wanted to do, just like with that, I know, but just quick
Perfect.
before we
So,
get out onto the battlefield. All right, guys. Whatever happens, like Kay said, I'll tell you about it later. But I'll be honest if and say my mother has been giving me some visions, and I'm gonna do my absolute best not to use those powers because together we are strong and we don't need any of that. And I'm worried about what it could possibly do to me. And I know we all have similar issues, but we are here, we are together, and I care for you all like brothers. But right now we're missing a sister, and we're gonna do everything we can to get her back. So let's do everything we can out there. And let's make it out okay.
the last thing I need now is everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's wonderful. I'll give that one to Fury. Okay. What level spell is that? Actually, yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right. 25 to 20.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at some
23.
modifiers here. I don't know their initiative.
23.
That's 18. What's
21.
Fury's modifier?
21.
25.
25. So we have 25, and then Caldeman for 23, and then Alistair for 21.
Don't worry, everyone. That will
All
be the
right.
only good roll I get. No.
Yep. 20 to 15.
Safiri and Layla
Oh,
both.
no, I already have those.
Oh, you rolled
I
theirs?
missed hearing
Oh,
you
okay,
guys.
cool.
Yep. I just, okay, you know what? Tobin and Orgolan, what did you guys get?
15.
I got
18.
9.
And, oh my god, abysmal 9.
Buddy,
Fair
I'm
enough.
watching. I got to figure out what's going on before I make my way in there.
Fair enough. So, viewers, we will be back soon. I'm going to do the initiative order. This is now our actual full length break. So
Yes.
you guys go take 10 to 15 to do what you guys need to do. This is our legitimate break, and then from there, we're just going to do straight combat as best as we can. Uh, Viewers will be back soon with initiative orders done, and thing chilling.
Alrighty.
Welcome back. Initiatives have been ordered. Now, we get to play the fun game of where the hell is everybody? So we have all of these fun little sprites here to organize. So, I guess we'll just do it in a Calvin, where do you want to be?
I will position myself, probably lower down, like near that big tree by the big A.
Big
That's
tree by the big A. Are you sure you want to go down there? Because like beyond
oh
here
right,
is where any of the bad guys can be.
yeah. Um,
So like choose accordingly whether you want to be completely like right in the open of um bad guy fire or whatever.
I'll put myself behind the big tree.
The behind the big tree right here.
Yep.
Okay, Alistair, where do you want to be?
I believe that we discussed that I was going to be inside of one of the upper parapets of the Vampire Hill Manor.
Do you want to just say you're on the roof?
Sure.
Because that's what I have prepared.
Then I can
So
go, I
by
can
the
be on
way,
the roof.
I just so I'm gonna move. Where's Layla? I'm gonna move Layla. She's gonna hang out within the front door here, and then I'm gonna move Alistair, and he's going to be on the roof. And so this way, I can show you bring the front. Uh, if someone's on the roof or not. When I have this screen over the Vampire Hill Manor, you see how
Yeah.
Layla's faded and Alistair's more showing. That means Layla's on the first floor and then Alistair's on the second floor. And then so if we need to move people down there, I'll be able to move it around like this and then move it back on top, and then we'll still be able to tell.
Sounds good to me.
So, where would you like to be stationed? On the roof.
Let's move me about 3 squares to the left. Yeah. Move me 2 squares right, sorry.
Like
Okay, so
above Layla here.
well, why don't I try 1 square left of where I currently am, 2 squares back from where I currently am.
Like
There,
right here.
perfect.
Perfect.
I like it.
Where would we like Tyrael?
I mean, you're the one that knows what she
Oh,
can
also,
do.
you guys can be. Also, sorry. Side note: I need before we do Tyrael, we need to do Yonatan and Peter. 'Cause I'm an idiot. And also, you guys can be tracking this because I'm doing this in order of initiative. So this is all your good guy
Yeah.
initiatives. So, Yonatan and Peter, where do you guys want to be?
Jonathan and Peter going to be on the big tree to the north, but to the right of that. Yeah. No.
Here.
Yeah. Move Peter like 1 square down from my
Oh,
mark.
like directly below you, like right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Yonatan and Peter, and then Calduin, and then Alistair, and then Tyrael, and or Golan. Where do you want to be? Sorry, Tyrael. Where does Tyrael want to be?
I feel like you're the one that knows what she can do. Like, I don't know what. I mean, she can fly, right?
Yeah.
Maybe just put her on the roof for now, I guess. So and then she can just kind of get where she needs to go. See, you can see those little when you look at the order thing, you can see there's shortcuts for it, so you don't have to like open up that menu every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can do it on whatever
So
the next one
we'll
is.
you know what? We'll leave her right here.
I just remembered, Wes, you're gonna
Tyrael,
need.
and then
Sorry.
say again.
You're gonna need a marker for Kuriki's familiar.
How big is it?
It's small.
It's a small thing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the rotate, not the get smaller.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see. I got
Backwards K is his familiar.
Okay.
Make sure you write that down. Because I don't know. Maybe I'll remember. Okay. Or Golan, where do you want to be?
Kind of move me basically right behind that tree, like
Which one?
underneath whoever M is, right next to me.
Below the tree, like right here.
No, like right next to me, right where. So right under where
Do you
M
want to
is.
be here?
Like
Like,
right
I'm just gonna
directly under M?
move.
so yeah, right where M is, right in that square underneath, right in that corner there.
Oh, you want to be right here.
Yeah.
Fury. Ooh,
Hey, yo.
Big ass.
big ass.
Shouldn't have moved me, man. I like that.
Oh yeah, it is Fury next. Oh, Alistair, you wanted your
Yeah, Lavender's with Layla.
familiar with Layla,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'm just
Lavender
gonna
goes
put
with.
her right in the front door.
Very good.
Orgolan, Calduin, Peter are in the right spot. Safiri, where do we want Safiri?
Yeah, right over there is probably good. Yeah, right around there somewhere. Just
Yeah.
because.
I do want to warn you. You guys have no idea what's beyond
Yeah,
this. So like, if
exactly.
you
I'm
guys are
just trying
positioning
to.
yourselves here, then like be warned of being in range of spells.
Well,
I
yeah.
know.
Okay. So Safiri, Orgolan, and Calduin, you guys are fine where you are.
Yeah.
Mr. Kiriki.
Mr. Kuriki will be on the bottom left of the room.
In the corner here?
Yep. Also, you're moving Milo.
Oh. Yeah, you're so right.
Oh, I thought the M was just like Mr. Kiriki for a second.
Yeah, you know what? That's what my brain said too, and then I'm like, that's wrong. Okay. Kiriki's there. Layla already plays Milo.
Milo will be on the is the wall passable? Like, can they just get through? Can we just
As
get
long
through
as I
them?
haven't lit it.
Okay.
For now, it is only 3 feet and change high and about a foot thick.
Okay. So Milo will wait on the inside of the wall.
Like maybe here?
Yeah.
But it's also covered in highly flammable tar.
Milo. Okay, already placed. Leon. Where do we want Leon? Leon, I think, is going to wait with Milo.
Word.
Easy answer. Tobin.
Just put me on the corner right below the wall. Yeah, that's fine. I just gotta see where people are coming from, figure out where to go.
Varys.
Anybody got any ideas
You want?
for?
Varys is going to be on this outer flank here.
Okay. Are we worried about people coming from that way as of now?
Well, well, you don't know.
Okay.
But also, like, that's a weak point to where the Hallow spell is, so that's where Varys is hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who's this S? Who did I forget? Who's S?
Safiri? Oh wait, no, we have Safiri.
There's two S's. It's Fury and
Is that a
S.
Sanguisite that shouldn't be here?
Was it supposed
Oh,
to
was
Oh
that
yeah, I
supposed to be
forgot.
Safiri?
Yep. Okay. And then is Kariki's thingy out
Yeah, it's got to be beside him
on the
because its entire thing is to protect Kariki.
Yeah, on the roof. All right, so we are happy with this placement.
And in case
Correct.
I
anybody,
forgot we were.
if anybody is
I forgot we were
curious,
rolling still.
if everyone's curious, he has a Gauntlet Guardian familiar.
Oh, neat.
Did anybody prepare? Did we have any of those guys prepare any healing spells or anything? I feel like I asked somebody to, but I don't know if that ever got done. Or
I
if,
prepared healing spells.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's almost 100 feet
Okay.
to the left side fog of war from where I am.
So, I guess now I can feel that panel.
Move that bus.
All right. I don't know how well we can see this whole battlefield, but here we are.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty
as
good.
of now, we just got. Is this just Chandra and her minions right now?
So I went back on. So everybody roll me spot check, and I'll go based off the highest, just to give everybody a chance to roll.
Including NPCs, or just us?
No,
Just two
party.
players.
14!
Yeah, I'm definitely not
It's
seeing
probably help
anything.
if I looked up my own character. Spot. Oh damn! I got 24.
That's probably going to be the highest so far.
I doubt
I got 14.
I do have a good vantage spot to see like everyone, so I feel like that makes it.
I got a big tree in
third.
my way.
All right, we'll go based off of your 24. I feel like we're not going to get anything higher, so
Hello?
let's zoom in here.
Hello.
Huh?
I got a 30.
What'd you get on?
30.
A
Oh,
30? All
okay.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
32.
All
32.
right, all right, all right, all right.
Oh, I'm
Fair enough.
frozen.
32.
Yes.
So, we'll start with the northeastern side of, or the northwestern side. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
hello, am I here?
You're fine.
My video was frozen.
All right, cool. So you can see there's a Arcanist here, Fire Belcher. Oh, hold on. Might as well. Because this is not a surprise anymore.
Transparent at the bottom.
Oh, you're so smart. So, red 1, SGSC, red 2, Ashrati Zealots. So, you have 2 Ashrati Zealots here, and then another Fire Belcher, and then an Arcanist here. There's their little camp down there, if you wanted to know. And then down over here, we have Chandra and Airwim, and then we have a couple of Sanguicides, a couple more Zealots, another Sanguicide. There, right here, you see the shady figure of the skinny, decrepit form of your former friend Airwim.
No.
Nope, former friend Amrath. There's Airwim right here.
Bingo.
You get the picture.
Yeah. Cool. I picked the right spot.
At about 6:30, you now as the morning dew and fog begins to lift, as the sun begins to peek itself over the horizon, but not technically sunrise enough for war to begin. You see your former friend walk forward towards the edge of the hollow line. Can I enter? He kind of calls out to this kind of cluster of 4 of you.
I don't know if that's our call. We're not the caster. Where do we got Yonatan at?
Where Yonatan, you're back here. You can hear it. You're fine. You're able to hear it as well, Yonatan, from all the way back where you are.
For what?
What do you want?
You watch as Amrath puts his palm up towards the edge of the hollow spell. And he begins to reach into his pocket as he grabs almost like a shriveled, tiny black skull. As he pulls this out of his pocket and he looks at it. He purges his hand through the hollow spell as he begins to walk forward. And he
As he expands.
He expands. No, he walks forward unaffected by the hollow spell. You see, now that he approaches closer, this group here, you see he carries a large sack on his back as he walks forward. My friends,
Allegedly.
we stand opposite sides of this battlefield. But might I show you one discovery I have made?
If it hurts us, no. If it doesn't, feel free.
Amrath unslings the sack on his back and puts it on the floor. As he opens it up, you notice within is a rotting human corpse. It's almost like its meat is collapsing and sagging in, that this has been rotting for a long time.
Putrefaction.
Nah, it's just his dead wife. Nah, I don't know.
Do you say that out loud?
I don't know. Did you say that out loud, Chris, or was that just
Oh,
you
I
making?
said putrefaction out loud. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that out loud. That was a James commentary, not a Tobin.
Okay.
He may be
All right,
thinking that
cool.
though.
As he almost strokes the corpse, like tenderly, as you can see his hands are shaking, as like, you know, his frail body kind of pants for a moment as he reaches in to his coat and raises up a bright shining light, as within his palm you see in person the tear of Palor as it shines with a magnificent glowing opal silver translucent iridescent light. As he raises it above, as he says, "My friends, I perform my next miracle, and you will all see I wasn't crazy."
Wait, quick little rules thing here, Chris. Do you know if benign transposition works on unwilling people, or if it just has to be?
It needs to be willing
Okay. I thought so. I
or
just wanted to check.
benign transposition.
I only have
There's
that one.
also baleful transposition that you can try to swap off with someone that is unwilling.
I believe I only have benign. Sorry, continue.
He looks at you all with his sunken, almost raccoon, feral eyes as he lowers down the tear and lowers it to the chest of this rotting corpse as he begins to focus and mutter dark, dark words as begins to glow. But that glow goes from that iridescent opal glow to kind of almost a milky yellow stained glow as thunder crashes from the clouds above, as in a moment, as the tear glows in immense power, igniting both the corpse and Amarath. You see Amarath beginning to glow as if he was electrocuted by a lightning bolt. You see, almost like after the Ark of the Covenant was opened in the first Indiana Jones movie, you watch as his skin melts and his hair withered as his skin and clothes flake off of him, as what rises before you is a red-eyed skeletal lich as he
Oh shit.
raises this this corpse, as the corpse begins to writhe and gurgle as it raises up. It doesn't change form, as you know, intentionally it probably would have been that it raises his wife from the dead, but he raises this ghoul as you see the lich lock eyes with the ghoul. This nail on chalkboard screeching demonic voice is expelled from this lich. "My as perfect as the day I left you. These mortals tried to take you from me. They will pay. As the Lich and Corpse walk back,
He still got the tear.
he
Like
still
it,
has a
like it still
tear.
seems like intact, right? Like it didn't like fucking.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
it's still intact as he retreats back towards his comrades back here as he walks back with his ghoul wife. As you all feel synchronized in this final moment as you watch the sun beginning to spill over the horizon, as the dew and fog fades and the skies lighten. Once again, the dreaded horns of the red spawn begin to as you all feel your heartbeat and your breath shrivel to just a dull whisper. As you all feel what's known as the Soldier's Minute, that eternal minute before the whistles blow and all hell breaks loose, that final moment of peace, the calm before the storm. As peace turns to focus and focus turns to bloodlust and rage. As all around you, the forces of the white spawn and the forces of the red spawn begin to yell and charge at each other and begin to clash into battle, beginning one of the most significant battles of the modern era of the Boundless Shores. Top of the round, Yonatan.
Okay. Okay. So this little this arcanist over here to my left is within 90 feet of me. So
You counted that. I trust you.
yeah, I counted it. It's 90, not
Okay.
squares.
Well, from you, it's a little bit of an obstructed view. I might have you move 5 feet upwards, and then yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You move 5 feet upwards, and then yeah, you're within range of spellcasting.
Okay, I am to shoot 2 arrows at the arcanist.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Let me check. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 shots at it.
All right, roll your attacks.
Okay. That's a natural 20 and a natural 1.
All right. So go ahead and roll 1d20. Roll another attack at the regular bonuses of that first attack.
Okay. Okay. That is a 22.
Okay, and then roll me another attack at that base attack bonus, and let me know if it matches or if it exceeds, matches, or is below your own AC. You're basically making an attack against yourself.
That is a. Oh, what? That didn't save? Are you. Okay, 36.
So you hit yourself.
I hit myself. Wow, you hitting yourself.
Okay. So roll me a d6.
Okay. 6.
This turn, all of your allies gain a +1 on attacks.
Nice.
Awesome.
So go ahead and roll your damage at ×2 for your crit.
The new Darian bow's ranged attack is a ×3.
Yes.
Or
Sorry,
the
×3.
bow staff.
Apologies.
The bow staff is ×3 for range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that is 14 damage. 1-4.
14 damage. All right. Does Peter do anything this turn?
Peter is just going to Peter is going to move up to the smaller tree on the left and then just pass his turn.
Move up meaning
Move to the left to that small tree over there.
all the way over here.
Yeah.
He is moving for that.
Yes. He's going to use
Somewhat.
55 of his 80 feet flying speed to get there.
My God, get my thing, please work.
When the world makes sense.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, you want him there?
Yes.
Cool. Calduin.
I unsheath my sword and grab my revolver. As I do, I run the sword across my hand, activating Crimson Rite of Thundering. And that's what my turn shall be today, right now.
Excellent. Alistair.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step downward south from where I am, and I'm going to use my energy alteration spell on my wand of flaming sands to turn it into sonic energy.
Do you move at all?
Yes, 5 foot south.
5 foot south.
Thank you very much.
And I assume Lavender says doesn't do anything.
I've left Lavender inside of the care of Layla.
Okay, so Lavender will go on Layla's turn. Or after Layla's turn, technically. Perfect. Furiel chooses to do nothing with her turn this turn. Or Golan.
I am going to basically run directly to the tree to my left.
Tree to your left. You're gonna run this way.
And then I'm going to go down to that enemy there.
You're gonna move down this way.
Yeah. And then I am going to hit him with a stunning fist. And I got 2 attacks, so one is a nat 20 and the other is a 23.
So both will hit. What is the save on the stunning fist?
So it is 10 plus 6 plus wisdom. So 18. It is a 19.
19 what?
19 wisdom.
19 will?
Wisdom. Save.
There
Yeah,
is
it's a
no
will save.
base wisdom save. Okay, so will. Okay. 19? Damn, you're fucking kidding me. I just rolled a 19, so he will pass.
All right.
I
So
rolled a 17 plus 2. That was very lucky. So, yeah, go ahead and give me damage for those 2 attacks.
all right. Okay, so this is gonna be first. Oh, I need to roll for the crit table. Will a 19 hit for the crit table?
Yeah, that should. Yeah.
Okay,
So roll
so
d6.
d6 is a 3.
So you get a +2 to AC, or ref, or will, depending on what is applied first. So it's a +2 bonus to your next defensive.
All right.
And then go ahead and roll damage. So 1 times 2 and 1 not.
Yeah. So first one. Okay. So that's
What do you got, Owen? What's the damage?
so the first one is 46 damage. The second one is 18 damage.
Wow. This fire belcher is very hurt. Next will be Safiri.
He's gonna get as close to that fire belcher down by the main path as he can.
Sorry, Safiri. It's alright. Let me do this. Let me do this first, so that I don't have to keep guessing on where this stupid thing goes. I'm just gonna put this right here. Yeah. So Safiri is gonna go where?
Down to that fire belcher by the path.
Towards the path down here.
Yeah. I don't know
All
how
right.
close.
Sorry. What's his
What's
movement?
his movement? Hold on. It's where is it? I just saw it on my own sheet. Where do they keep the movement on these bad boys? I just know mine.
The movement is
I'm tripping. Where is movement?
That's what I'm saying.
under initiative.
Under initiative, he doesn't
Oh
say his
yeah, there it is.
speed.
Speed.
I would just assume 30, I guess.
He doesn't.
It does not say.
Who's Fury?
Unless it's on his good guy thing, but no.
Oh, okay, 40 feet.
40? Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 will get down here.
Alrighty.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Does he want to use his action to run at all?
Let me roll his maneuvers or whatever first so that I know
Okay.
what we're dealing with here. Which ones he's got ready? That's a reroll. 5. 2. Okay. And okay. Yeah, I might as well just run down to that guy. The Belcher.
Might as well run all the way down another 40 feet towards this belcher here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets him right here.
Okay.
So, not yet range, but that's honestly probably a good thing, because then the fire belcher won't be able to do his full round attack on you. Okay. You watch Amarath in his new lich form as my man is going to begin to weave a spell as you watch 4 meaty, grotesque hands beginning to reach out of the ground and beginning to crawl.
Getting everything together. Okay.
Beginning to crawl out of the ground. You see 4 ogre zombies beginning to materialize as you watch the central, like the main ogre zombie begin to glow with another form of magic as you watch his muscles begin to pulse and grow as he becomes, more swole than the rest of them. But even though this guy looked like mega swole, the other guys were also looking very swole. You know what I mean? As these undead look strong and very powerful. As see, uh, here, 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 and I guess here. These lumbering zombie creatures begin to crawl out of the ground and looking swole and buff as shit. Mr. Kiriki is up with Layla on deck.
Perfect. So Mr. Kiriki, within seeing this, is going to use a compressed spell fireball and aim it straight at Amarath, doing a 15 radius area. So it should hit everyone. It allows me to roll 12d6.
So
Just so you
what
know,
is the
Safaris, I
range
believe
on
him.
that?
Pardon?
What's the range on that?
So I'm pointing it right on Amarath. It's 15-foot radius.
So yeah, that'll hit all of them here in a radius here. So what exactly does it do?
It's just I'm compressing the fireball's range by 5 feet, giving me 2 extra damage dice to cast it at 2 levels higher. So
Oh, okay.
basically, it's just fireball with 12 damage instead of 10.
Okay. Or 12d6 instead of 10d6. Yeah, I got you. So,
And then reflex
so
half,
I need
of course.
reflex throws for all these bad boys. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Sorry, I'm having a hard time. So what's the save DC?
It is 17.
Okay, so the ogre zombies pass. And then Erwin, Chandra, and Amarath need to go. Pass, pass, and that's Amarath. So remind me of what I'm rolling again.
Reflex.
Reflex. That's a 19, so that's a pass. The what is that? 2. The zealots fail, and the SGSCs also fail.
Okay. So that is 41 damage to those who fail, 20 to those who succeed.
So dead. You said 41?
Yes, to those who fail.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something, guys. Shit.
Stuff too. Well, if anything, it'll be on the weekend.
Sorry, guys. I completely I guess I don't have the single sets up that I thought I did. Combats.
He is a little. He's so. Everyone's saying no. Like me now. I'm forgot. I see. Oh yeah, don't forget that. You take the there, right? Yes. I had to make
Huh?
sure that I had the right shoes.
You know what? Put it on pause for a minute because it's very loud.
Oh yeah, mine's small.
Perfect. So we got all of that figured out with the spells and shit. Does Layla do anything?
As of now, I don't think so.
Right. Does Milo do anything?
Milo is going to hold his turn for now.
You see the plump red dragonborn woman stands near her allies as she looks up towards the battlefield as her size begins to grow and grow and grow. You watch her charred bone crown begin to morph into 8 individual dragon horns that spire up like candles. You see her her back and shoulders extending and jutting out as her spine grows into spikes, and 2 pairs of monstrous dragon wings begin to grow from her back as Chandra grows into her full size. As she begins to take flight, as she's going to move right up to the edge of the hollow spell here, which, if anyone wants a reminder, the hollow spell is right here. So she's right up to the edge. Let's see. Kay is going to take a shot. Yeah, he'll definitely build a range. He's going to make a shot towards zombie ogre number 2 here.
The hollow should be like the left edge of the hollow should be where Peter is standing.
Oh, really? Hold on, is it
Yeah.
all the way out this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so Orgolan's sitting just on the outside of the hollow spell.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that correction.
No problem.
She's actually, in that case, I'm going to move her over a little bit this way, but she's now about, I'm going to say, a good 30 feet in the air. Where she is, Chandra. Kay is going to make an attack towards ogre number 2 here. Just rolled a natural 20, absolutely.
That's my goat.
Oh yeah, man. That's our boy right there.
So hit 14. Ooh, what's their ACs? 15. Okay, so only the first 2 will hit.
He does get a +1 because he's an ally, and that's from Owen's crit table.
Yeah, but defender wins
If that
still.
makes a difference. Okay, I just wasn't
Yeah,
sure if the
defender wins
+1
still.
would make it different. I wasn't
Wasn't
sure
that
if you remembered to
wasn't
count it.
that +1 to attack from my crit table?
Whatever, from one of the crit tables.
Yes, but everybody gets that. So 12, 15, 20 times 3 is 60. That definitely kills him. Right?
Nerd.
Yes, that kills him. As 2 bullets fired from Kay's gun, one of the zombie ogres and falls over, and his corpse rots into the ground again. Leon does nothing with his turn. Tobin.
Yeah, give me like 5 squares downwards. Let me see what that looks like there. Wait, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Maybe 6
5,
actually.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6 squares right here.
Oh no. Go back 1. I can't do 30. I can't do 30.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
moving like that.
25.
Yeah, and then you reckon a 40-foot cone will hit most of those guys, Chris? I feel like it would. The way the cone jets out.
Yeah, just basically count out 8 squares in most, like in a 45.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Everybody
5.
except for this this guy, this corner Sengo Scythe here gets hit in a cone.
Yeah, beautiful. And then I'm gonna cast Frost Nova from my sword as my action.
Could you go ahead and roll me a spell resistance check?
How do I do that?
Well, in
1d20
this case,
plus. Sorry.
the caster level would
It already
be on the
has.
wand. So in this
Yeah,
case,
it's
it would be caster
DC
level
20.
5 plus d20.
Oh, so I roll a d20. Okay.
5
Oh,
plus
that's a
d20.
nat 19.
Okay.
So 24 then?
Yep. So if there's
So what?
spell
So when they have
resistances,
spell resistance, I have to try and get to beat their spell resistance?
yes.
Yeah.
24 on the spell resistance roll, and then if for anybody else who doesn't have it, it's TC 20 save. Is that reflex?
Okay,
This
so
is
yeah,
in addition.
you overcome their spell resistance. So now we all roll a reflex.
Yes.
If yeah, reflex TC 20.
Okay, let's go with ogre zombies first. They fail. Next,
Nice.
we will go for oh, Chandra's not even there
SGSE.
anymore. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
We'll do the Sango Scythes. Who is? Where is this? Where did I put the Sango? Hold on, I have it. I have it somewhere here. Or at least I thought I did. I'm so confused. Hold on, did I?
Bro,
I might be an
can
idiot. Nope.
these sanguicides are like evading you?
Oh, there we go. They are evading me, to be honest.
They're committing tax evasion. Get them.
And sorry, what am I rolling again?
DC 20
Reflex.
reflex save.
DC 20 reflex. Sanguicides make it. So they succeed.
Okay.
So fail, success, airwin, or let's go with Amaranth first because that's the one I have open. Makes it. Airwim makes it. Yeah. So most people make it except for the ogres who fail.
Okay. Did you check the Arcanist chilling back there?
Oh, the Arcanist chilling back there. is for a reflex save is that he also makes it.
Okay, so Chris, do you know if the reflex is just for the helplessness or if it's for the damages, like half damage as well?
If they fail, they get the rider effect of the of the helpless condition, but it's also to save for half damage.
Okay, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So whoever succeeds takes, I guess 7 damage.
How much damage?
Or
7?
no, 6, because it would
Oh,
round down.
6 damage. So Airwim,
And then,
Sanguicides,
and this is cold
Hammer.
damage.
Yes.
So the Arcanist probably takes what, double damage? I don't know, whatever I think they're weak to it or whatever. But
An additional 50% if they're weak
yeah,
to or if they're vulnerable to cold.
yeah. So I think it's an additional 50%. So they'd take like 10 or whatever. Wait, 6 plus half that, so 9. And then the
These Sanguicides
ogres.
are looking like they're about to fall. By the way.
Okay, and the ogres will take.
Um,
Oh, let me know when you're ready.
that. Which Arcanist is that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 2, and he succeeds, so he takes 6. You said?
He takes 9 because he's vulnerable to cold damage.
Oh yes, thank you. You're right. Good call on that. And then the ogres, what do they take?
They take 13, and they are helpless for 3 turns.
Nice. You rolled the max for
Yeah,
the helpless.
I got the 3.
Nice.
So they take 13.
13 cold damage, and they're helpless for 3 turns. They're
What
paralyzed,
is?
held.
Could you remind me what helpless
Yeah,
means?
paralyzed, held, bound, sleeping, unconscious, or otherwise completely at an opponent's mercy. A helpless target is treated as having a dexterity of 0. Melee attacks against a helpless target get a +4 bonus. Range attacks get no special bonus. Rogues can sneak attack. As a full round action, an enemy can use a melee attack to deliver a coup de grace. So they could just coup de grace them for
Nice.
free. That's kind of cool. I kind
That's
of forgot
actually
about the
sick.
coup de grace
Hell
mechanic.
yeah. Is that all Tobin does with his turn?
Yeah, that's his standard action and his move, so.
Also, the attacker automatically hits and scores a critical.
Oh, beauty.
The Fire Belcher's turn.
Oh, hold
So
on. Hold on. I have Mivni
holding
as well.
on.
I think. Wait, so is coup de grace just like an. How did that. I can't even remember what that does. What does that do? Like, he's not going to be doing this.
It's a full round action to basically slit a person's throat, for example.
And just kill him straight up.
They need to make a fortitude check, which unfortunately, inside of the
Okay.
case of an undead, is largely irrelevant because they don't particularly care whether or not they have their throat slit open.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what
that's
Mivni
fair.
But
is
they
going
are
to
still
do.
helpless. So, I mean, it's not as though they're going to get up during their turn. They can't attack for the next 3 turns. They're basically dropped to the ground. They're recorpse for 3 rounds, anyways.
Alright, in that case, I'll just. Mivni will just stay on my shoulder for now.
Alright, cool.
Can't really coup de grace the undead.
So the Fire Belchers. What is their movement? 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're going to move up this way. You're going to move up once and make an attack against the Fury here.
What kind of attack?
Bite. He's going to make a bite attack. That will be a 28. Well, I literally just saw attack, and then now that I'm looking for it again, I'm like, where the fuck is attacks at? I hate the way that the player's handbook is laid out, by the way. I hope you guys know. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's a 28.
Okay.
Does
That'll
that
hit.
hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So that is
Wait, does he just get these stances all the time, or is it like once they use?
2d6
I don't know how the
plus a
stances work.
3d6. So the stances you have all the time. So you choose what stance you're in, and you can switch what stance you're in as a free action on your turn.
Oh, okay.
10. You're going to take 16 damage. I don't
16.
believe he has any damage. Oh, he does have a damage reduction. He has a damage reduction of 2. So
Yeah,
you're going
from
to take
his
14
Roots of the
damage.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't edit his thing.
Yeah, just keep track of it elsewhere. So that Firebelcher's moved. That made an attack against the Fury. Now, this one's going to make a full attack action against Orgolan. Does he not have 2 attacks? I totally thought Firebelchers had 2 attacks.
I don't know.
I guess they don't. That's real interesting. 5. So 10. Orgolan, what's your AC?
Right now, it's a 23.
Walk me through how it's a 23. I totally believe you, but just quickly walk me through it.
So, with the +3 armor that Alistair gave me, my armor's +4. I have a 3 in Dex, +3 in natural armor, and then with the +2 from the crit for my AC, with my plus AC, and the 10, that's 23.
Oh yeah, from his AC,
So,
from his crit
Do
table.
you want to know what's funny about that? The fact that you have 23 exactly? So Firebelchers have power attack, and so I decided before I made my roll that I was going to add -5 for my attack roll and add 5 to damage roll. I rolled a 15. -5 would be 10. Plus their base attack of 12 is 22.
That's rough. See, that's why I hate power attack. I'm always worried about doing that.
You are welcome for the enchantment.
Thank you.
So that
Big Mike.
this fire belcher, hold on. I quickly need the hollow spell right here to figure out. This fire belt 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, you know what? This fire belcher is going to move right here. The Arcanist's turn. This Arcanist is going to. I believe he can stay exactly where he is to do what I need to do.
So, Chris,
Yes.
so for the Hallow spell, does the creature does the spell need to be inside the Hallow spell for it to be dispelled? Assuming it's not instantaneous duration, or would the creature itself have to be inside the Hallow area?
Or the
I'm pretty sure the creature would need to be inside of the area.
Okay. That's really weird. Because
Because it's targeting the creature when it's casting the spell, right? Because I mean, the spell or the Hallow spell itself targets the evil alignment creature.
yeah, but like that's the thing. Like if there's a magic circle against evil for the area of the Hallow spell, so they can't get in the Hallow. They need to be in the Hallow for it to be dispelled. Like, what the fuck?
It's not saying that they can't enter. It's just that they're not allowed to be any undead creatures are allowed to be created inside the hollow. Also, the +4 and -4 charisma stuff for turn undead and command undead does not apply for druids who cast the
Okay.
spell. So
Oh.
they're allowed entry. It's just any evil aligned character who tries to cast a spell in the zone will have it possibly dispelled.
And the summoned creatures, I believe, cannot enter it.
Yeah, some creatures can't enter.
I didn't read that.
So, sorry, quickly. Peter, the Arcanist nearest to you, it casts Scorching Ray. Both rays hit on. Motherfucker, I literally just checked this and now I forget about it. Oh, range touch attack of what's Peter's touch AC?
Peter's touch AC is 15.
Wait, you said the Arcanist is attacking?
Yes, the Arcanist is attacking Peter.
Would it have to move a little bit because of the tree blocking the straight view?
That's a small enough tree that I don't think it that it will block.
Okay.
Like I only really count like the really big trees as like something that may block you, but the small trees, that's just there for like, ambiance.
Okay.
But no,
A
so
magic circle
that is
against-
the 36 damage towards Peter.
Okay.
Both rays dealing 18 damage. I'm not sure if I don't remember. Hold on, what damage does it do? Excuse me, damage. That match for I think. Arcanist number 2.
The word you just said.
Okay, so it wasn't.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, okay. Sorry. Where did I leave off here?
We didn't get the
yours.
damage.
36 fire damage.
Okay. No fire.
Orgolan, what is your touch AC?
My touch is 16.
16. So both rays are going to hit you as well. That will be 26 fire damage against you from this Arcanist down here. What is the range? 25 plus 5 per 2, so that's 55 feet. Am I able to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30? Yes, I can. Tobin, what is your touch AC?
Oh, it's up there, you know. It's touch is 16.
Touch is 16, so both attacks are going to hit.
No,
1, 2,
that's not true.
3, 4.
What am I being attacked with?
That is 34 fire damage as this Arcanist sends a Scorching Ray in your direction.
Scorching
So that's 36 fire damage.
very nice.
Pretty nuts
So that's
that you rolled
Arcanist
36
turns.
twice in a row.
Well, it's 46 times 2 for 2 rays. So I think I just
Yeah.
I think I just rolled lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled two 4s, a 6, and a 3 for that one.
Yeah, that's pretty insane luck. Holy shit.
That is pretty insane luck. Now that you point it out, and I'm like, oh wow. Now that I think about it, you're right. So the Arcanist turns go Varys. And I know. Well, this is up to you. Do you think Varys needs to do anything with his turn?
1,000. Yes.
I say
I
possibly
don't
intercept
know.
Saja.
I feel like that's Tyrion's beef.
That's true.
I don't know though, because they also kind of like counter each other.
For now, we'll say no. Now the zombie ogre's turn to
They can't.
move up.
They
They're
can't do
You're right.
anything.
helpless.
They're
They can't.
helpless.
They're currently helpless this turn, so they
Does the
skip their
3
turn.
rounds go from my turn or their turn, Chris?
From your turn.
Okay. So once I get to my next
Is
turn,
this
that'll be 1
helpless
round
a
pass.
spell?
No, it's a condition.
Yeah, it's from the no, it's not a spell, but it's conditioned from my Frost Nova that they
Okay,
failed
cool.
the
So it's a
save on.
condition. It's not a spell effect.
No.
I was wondering if Dispel Magic would have any effect on it. It wouldn't.
Nope.
Okay.
They're just really cold or something.
So, you know what, guys? Surprisingly, we made it through our entire initiative order.
I'm up for another.
I'm up for another.
Is everybody up for another round?
1 more round couldn't hurt.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take
Who's
10.
up for round 2?
Take 10.
Yeah, we take 10. Let me go talk to Callie, make sure she's okay with this. We'll take 10. We'll do another round of initiative.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, I will see you guys at 10:10. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. I lied. We're not gonna do another round of combat this session because your boy is tired. So, we're in the middle of combat. I'm not going to give you guys an inspiration point. I'm pretty sure most of you have an inspiration point anyways leading into this combat. Anyways, shoutouts to, if anyone were to get the inspiration point, it would be Tobin for his beautiful pep talk going into this combat, as well as the brain baby of all of you for the defense of the Vampire Hill Manor. Tune in next time as we continue what is definitely my most ambitious combat I've ever done. So, live long and prosper, and without further ado,
Bye, have a wonderful time.
Peace.
I will see you next time.